All right, guys, go ahead and fire away.
Patrick, obviously you've dealt with ankle injuries in the past. Do you have a basis of comparison with what you're feeling right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say right now. I mean, obviously, you're still adrenaline rolling, and usually it's kind of the day after when you kind of get a good sense of it. But I feel like I could have finished the game in different circumstances. But I thought the smart decision, I think we talked about, was to put Carson in, and he's played a lot of football, and he finished the game well.
Patrick, can you describe sort of exactly what happened or how you felt it?
Yeah, I was trying to run up in the pocket. Obviously, fourth down, trying to make a play happen. And as I threw the ball, I kind of got hit, and I haven't seen it, but it felt like someone hit me from behind as well. And so I kind of just got rolled up on. It kind of happens in football. And so tried to bounce back up, but obviously it hurt a little bit. But now we'll just get after the rehab part of it and try to be ready for next week.
To Sam's point, do you, in the moment, does it automatically seem like a comparison point to other types of ankle injuries? I mean, do you feel like this is that way, or?
No, not necessarily. I mean, they're all different. Every injury is different. You can just kind of, you know what you have to do to get back, and I think that's the most important thing. And now we just get back to the rehab part, the treatment part, and try to get ourselves ready on a short week against a good football team.
Patrick, in the past, when you've been removed from a game for injury reasons, you've kind of resisted a little. How did the interaction go with Andy after the injury?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. I mean, obviously in the past it was playoffs and kind of do or die situation. I thought the defense was playing really well, and I mean, I wanted to go back out there, and I probably would have fought a little bit harder if they would have got the game into one score. But I have a lot of trust in Carson too. I mean, he's played football and he's won football games, and put him out there, and I thought he did a great job moving the football, running time off the clock, and putting us in position to win the football game.
You've taken on a lot of hits this year. What's the balance of continuing to try to make plays versus, putting yourself up at risk to potentially?
Yeah, I mean, you just got to trust the offense. I think that even before the injury, I just got to be a better job of going through my progressions and trusting the offense, getting the ball into my hands, and letting guys make plays. And my nature is to try to make the big play happen, and sometimes defenses stop that, and then when it's not there, go for the underneath stuff and keep it moving. And it's something that I have to get better on as the season kind of ends here. We're going to the playoffs.
You talked a lot about just building towards the end of the season. Like, where do you think you guys are in Week 15? What do you feel like you really need to use these last 2-3 weeks for?
I mean, we have good spurts offensively. I think defense is playing better and better. Special teams is doing a great job, and offensively we have spurts where we either start games fast or end games fast. It's about putting it all together. And so we know that we're not playing the football that we want to be playing, but at the end of the day, we want to win, and we're able to do that against a lot of good football teams.
Okay, thanks, guys.
We battled through something. They did a good job in the first half. I've got to take care of business on my end for the third quarter. I've just given our guys things that they can work with, and we didn't. I wasn't able to do that, and so I've got to take care of that part. But I thought Tooney, asked to play left tackle, hadn't done that since college, got out there and really battled and did a nice job against one of the best defensive ends in the game right now. So and he battled his heart out. And then Caliendo, what a great experience that is for him to get out and get a full game in. That's going to help him down the road and us down the road. So I appreciate it. As far as any changes or any of that, we'll just see going forward how things go at that. I'm saying on the offensive line. So, and then. Number 30 had a forced fumble on special teams, which was tremendous. So everybody kind of got a piece of the pie. Offense scored a couple different times, and defense did some great things, and then special teams had some great things. So we just got to keep going and keep getting better as we go here. That's the important thing, and the most important thing is you win the game, right? So that's I'm not apologizing to anybody for that. So with that, time's yours.
Yeah. Very early, but early indications are that you think Patrick will be okay there.
Well, it's not broken. That's what I can tell. I mean, I just got off the field, so you know that, Sam. So I'm gonna just see how it goes. I mean, it'll literally be day to day as we go forward. I don't know how much swelling he has or any of that. So, or what will come, from now till whenever. So.
How much of the decision to take him out was the game situation versus him not being able to actually go back in?
He probably could have gone back in. He wanted to fight about it, but we've got a good support there behind him with Carson, and it was good to get him a few reps in there too, and let our guys hear that snap count in case he has to go. So.
kind of touched on this, that in the past, when you pulled him out of the game for injury reasons, he's kind of resistant. What was his reaction today?
Yeah, well,
How did that?
yeah, he wanted to go back in, but listen, he's a tough kid, and there was no need for that. So.
What penalties today? I think over the kids, the top half of the league, and Jim's penalties played for like 5 straight years at least. What is your philosophy on keeping those down?
Yeah, listen, that's try to work your fundamentals and technique, but that's something I don't really have control over with the officials. They do a good job and do the best they can, and it's tough. I mean, we're all seeing stuff, and they got to make the call out there. But we've been fortunate that way. So
Methodology. A lot of coaches will say, we talk about it all the time, fundamentals, all that stuff. How do you actually prevent them from happening? What can you do?
well, you try to work the fundamentals. That's we can talk about it all we want, but you got to work those. So,
Andy,
yeah.
you say taking care of business in the third quarter. What are you thinking of? Just
Yeah. Yeah, listen, I can give the guys better options there, and we'll get that taken care of. So make sure I clean that up.
Sorry, Coach. What was the decision to put Joe into left tackle? What led you to make that decision?
Well, the injury on the DJ, and then Joe had taken a couple snaps there last week, and I just felt comfortable. Veteran player. I scouted him as a tackle, so I knew he could get out there and battle. He's been an All-Pro at 2 other positions, so give him a chance at the tackle spot, Nate.
I don't know based on field position or down distance or how the decision was made, but you guys could maybe have Harrison kick a field goal, maybe punt it from the 39-yard line.
Yeah, I wanted to go. I thought we had a good play, I thought, and it was one of those deals. So I wanted to go for it and get it. We've been pretty good in those situations, but not today.
Pretty pass heavy in the third quarter, and honestly, Patrick has taken a lot of his share in this game in particular. What's the balance of trying to get that going?
Yeah, so you've got to be able to throw the ball in this league. I mean, that's how it works. You guys were at the game. Some of our runs didn't work too well either. So we got to make sure we clean that up and get that going. That's where I can kind of give them do a better job there for them.
Andy, you may have said this right at the very start, but did you have a little dialogue with Patrick after the game, a little discussion with him, or did you see him specifically?
No, I did. I talked to him, yeah.
Particularly in share.
It was a good talk.
Kansas City Chiefs superstar quarterback Patrick Mahomes suffered an ankle injury on Sunday against the Cleveland Browns and was forced out of the contest. According to Pro Football Talk's Mike Florio and NFL Network's Ian Rappaport, Mahomes is expected to be week to week moving forward. Mahomes, 29, has accomplished just about everything a quarterback would want in the NFL, and did so within his first 6 seasons. He's a 3-time champion, 2-time MVP, 2-time first-team All-Pro selection and 6-time Pro Bowler. Under his watch, the Chiefs have reached the playoffs in 6 straight seasons, and coming into Sunday were 86-23 in his regular season starts. Not that it's all been smooth sailing. The 2023 season presented its difficulties as the Chiefs never replaced the impact of Tyreek Hill after he was traded to the Miami Dolphins 2 seasons ago. In 2022, Juju Smith-Schuster and Marquez Valdez-Scantling led the passing attack, and while neither offered anything close to the impact of Hill, both were solid enough en route to a title. But Smith-Schuster signed with the New England Patriots that offseason, and Valdez-Scantling was largely an afterthought, so Mahomes mixed the ball around to a bargain bin of wideouts that included Rashee Rice, Kadarius Toney, Sky Moore, and Justin Watson. Granted, Travis Kelce remained the best tight end in football, and Mahomes creates plenty of plays all on his own. But Kansas City's offense wasn't as unstoppable as past. That made the Chiefs seem vulnerable, at least until they won another Super Bowl. Kansas City appeared to retool the receiver position ahead of the 2024 campaign, adding players like Marquise Brown and Xavier Worthy. But when Rice was lost for the season and Brown missed significant time, the unit was again decimated until DeAndre Hopkins was added in a trade. Any serious injury to Mahomes is a death blow for the Chiefs.